Happy Taco Tuesday, and right now, Happy Wellness Wednesday to y'all. You feel me? Quick, for y'all that's in the Los Angeles area. You feel me? I want y'all to really think. All the individuals that was going from this place to that place, you know what I mean, that was trying to interrupt our protests when we came together as a country, you feel me? All that, right? Same individuals is on the metro. Same individuals every time the officers pass by with illegal use of their own sirens. It's seen driving hella too close to the next driver. You feel me? Same individuals can't drive or travel in peace amongst Americans. And then y'all got the Kate that they have the intercom. Same voice on the intercom. It's just some of the businesses, the same voice that's also on the Wi-Fi, obviously. You feel me? That when you're in certain workplaces. Same voices on the street post when you press the street post. It's the same male voice. Same male voice. We got a variety of AI systems. Do you get what I'm saying? And also, same voice is on their phone. Period. So why they're confessing while we're traveling in peace, because I don't know if y'all heard of Los Angeles, riders, LA riders, against hate. You feel me? All the stuff that they're saying, why they get kicked out of relationships that they pretended they was healthy in. Trip out on this. They getting on camera on the transients with other bombs that they obviously was. You get what I'm saying? Are and admitting they got deadly diseases, they're dying from it. Now I don't know about y'all. Obviously that's a hate crime, and if they're saying they work for the department, obviously that was a hit for hire. Nobody can pretend that you're your friend just to try to infect you or try to sedate you in some way. Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be in the workplace and then instead of doing their job, they're on the phone trying to keep tabs on your movement. That's not their job. That's not their job at all. Just like the Metro Transients, that's not their job to sit back and explain where to sit, how to sit, and all this other stuff like y'all in kindergarten. It's not for them to walk up to any passenger and try to disrupt them from traveling because they want them to try to harass somebody for the department that's right across the street. You feel me? So when y'all see these male officers looking like they look, acting and talking like they talk, playing on devices like they're playing on their devices, you feel me? Know what council culture is. And this is not a protest. We're getting to our destination. We're going to keep on doing that regardless. You feel me? Now y'all know where the millions coming from. So for y'all that's catching the metro, time that, clock that. That's money. That's millions. If it's in this area, get it in that area too, because the fastest way to end something in this country is lawsuits. Nobody likes anything to do with cybercrime. Nobody likes any liability, period. You feel me? So when they doing this yap stuff and all these confessions against our country and complaining, do you get what I'm saying? Y'all get that. Y'all get that. Because to me, nobody can sit back and try to conversate around me, about me, without conversating to me, and then try to expect an alpha male to sit back and pay attention to what they gotta say. That's not my damn business. I paid, I'm catching like anybody else, minding my business and peace. It's not for somebody to do exactly what they tell you in the law that stalkers do. How they premeditate it, how they would sit back and play on devices and send other people to harass. You can't talk straight. You indirecting something you already scary. And looking at their hair, how they don't do their hair, or their skin, how their fingernails ain't clean, and everything like that, like that's leading back to who was passing the pandemic when it was around. Just like those who was interrupting with the protesters. Now y'all seeing how we linked it up with what they're doing now and how they treat their own women. Come over here, do this, do that, bend over, this and that. Y'all got Metro staff, especially at Willowbrook and the 7th and Hope, doing weird stuff. That's not their job description to sit back and do that. You feel me? That's not their job description to do that. If she attracted to me, okay, she's attracted to me, whoop-de-doo. I got a list of females. You feel me? That ain't doing that. They don't have to do all that. And I don't dig slavery either, nor sex slavery. So the way these male staff and these male officers been on camera, subpoenas are legal and they're very free, just like silver lawyers. So their whole data, and we got data banks that cannot be erased. That's a multi-billion-dollar company. That means I don't care what they got on their phone and they think they factory resetting. One court order will grab all that up. Messages, phone calls, everything. Pictures, everything. You feel me? So y'all don't want to go to them transits and report it to them because y'all see that they're the problem too. Don't worry about it. 211 they ask. 211 they ask. You feel me? And grab y'all data. Over here on this day, I was doing this, I was minding my business, I heard this, and I heard these same confessions. And then on top of the other stuff, with all their other confessions of dying from diseases and then trying to pretend lovey-dovey and all this invading of privacy and show and tell and all this other stuff, privacy is protected by HIPAA law. That's federal law, protecting our privacy. Flat out. Nobody wants to get on the metro or you're talking hate crimes against people that's mentally sick. Or you're wishing that somebody is mentally sick or will display some mentally sick. Everything they've been doing has been violating the law. Do you get what I'm saying? And then for somebody to sit back and look, talk, act, move, and hold their phones in identical ways, trying to act like their excuses, trying to make somebody emotionally toxic or some toxic stuff, and then run back and express that they want to be attracted to somebody, but they bent over and they're talking all this toxic. We don't have those type of relationships. We don't have them in the workplace. We don't have them in our housing. We don't have them in our friendships. We never have. These are the wolves that was hiding in sheep clothing, and anybody that gotta wear dead skin just to come around pretending we're gonna see the flies, we're gonna see the gnats and everything else that happens to be attracted because they're eating off that dead flesh. Meaning they're not, I don't treat them like they're human. I don't even talk to them. I don't know them. And the same way they acted yesterday, the same way they acted last month, last year, reading their identity on the phone. Check this out. Do they have tattoos? Because last I checked, all of them niggas, and I'm a king, so all of them niggas is enemies. All of them are enemies. And then they sat back, sold their friends out, don't know what's going on, and then ran back to the department that was doing them in, because I was in there when they was streaming, like I told y'all. You feel me? Working out and remixing songs so them women do not have to hear anything but God's voice. You feel me? That's it. That's all. Why they were screaming. Why the deputies walked by that ain't even working there no more, talking about how long they had their arms in their anus. And then y'all see them out here bending over. The drugs don't do that. Drugs do not do that. They can't even get high. Let me tell y'all something. For individuals that's been sitting back, getting in y'all relationships, pretending to be this and pretending to be that, then turning around like these male officers been trying to act like they framing female officers, them females ain't going down for that. Where do they think the first place I exposed them and got rid of all that? It was from the inside. You feel me? That's a lost cause to me. They're a part of our country. And then all the protests that we protested against biasness and racism, you get what I'm saying? Which is prejudiceness and reality and the department. We got their ass. We got them. You feel me? They tied to all this disruption that's been going on in our country. They're tied to all that. So when y'all see that, y'all record that. Like we recorded them being phonies in the protests. And then they tried to get everybody to steal stuff. Then we went after them. They can't interrupt our lives. We're going to keep the tires turning. You feel me? We're going to keep it pushing, and we getting the millions regardless. Y'all didn't deserve COVID. They're still messing with the same dirty group with nothing that they can pass to us that had to befriend somebody before they betrayed them. Now y'all get that. That's also scripture. Proverbs 21 verse what? 18. Y'all have a happy Wellness Wednesday.